Is Wailulu Bar and Grill now the Polynesian's best restaurant?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies. We're here because a brand new restaurant just opened at the Walt Disney World Resort. It is Wailulu Bar and Grill. It is connected to the brand new Polynesian Island Tower. I have been very skeptical of how the Polynesian Island Tower will be executed because I am a huge fan of the Polynesian Village Resort, and the Polynesian Village Resort is supposed to have a village theme. They're supposed to look like little huts. So the tower didn't make sense to me, but from what I can see, it does look pretty cool, right?
It does, but we are not here to stay at the tower yet. Hopefully one day we'll be staying there.
Yeah.
But today we're here to eat at the Bar and Grill. I'm super excited. The Polynesian can do no wrong when it comes to food. I mean, you have Ohana, Kona Cafe, Tambu Lounge, so I'm really excited to see how this is gonna compare.
If I had to rate all the resorts, the Polynesian would probably be number one for food, for everything that you just said. The cuisine quality is usually pretty up there no matter what you get, whether it's quick service, whether it's a bar and grill in this situation. This is technically going to be a pool bar that's connected to the new Polynesian Island Tower. The Polynesian Island Tower has a very light Moana theme. It does look like it's done pretty classy. Because this is a Polynesian resort, the flavors are going to focus on Polynesian island foods.
Yeah, so we have spam, musubi, pork ribs, poke bowls, teriyaki, pineapple.
Yeah, we're gonna try to eat as much as we can. Obviously, our guts can only hold so much, but we've had some practice considering it's now Christmas time and the holiday season, and we eat so much around this time of year. So I've been training for this moment right now.
I'm glad you're ready. I don't know if I'm as ready as you are.
Yeah, I'm hyped up. We're gonna walk over to the tower. We'll show you guys how to get there, just so you guys know you can't make a reservation for this restaurant. If you're at the Magic Kingdom, you can take the monorail over here. You can walk. There's a walking path from the Grand Floridian. You just walk straight past the Grand Floridian from Magic Kingdom. You can also come here from the Transportation and Ticket Center. You are allowed at the Polynesian if you have a dining reservation. There are no dining reservations here right now. You can only join the walk-up list. So are you ready?
I am ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we try out the brand new eats at Wailulu Bar and Grill. All right, so we headed in through the great ceremonial house because it started raining. This is actually where we're going to be checking in if you are staying here. And you can see on the sign as we head towards Captain Cook's, there's a sign for the Island Tower now. You can tell it's much fresher than the other names on this sign. All right, so to get to the Wailulu Bar and Grill, we'll just have to keep heading straight outside the grand ceremonial house. Past the marina area, you'll see the tower come up. You'll actually see what's called the Cove Pool. They have a cool little Moana splash pad over there that's new. And what else I noticed on the way here, there's a gym now for the Polynesian that's located in the tower. You used to have to share the gym with the Grand Floridian, so you don't have to do that anymore. That's very cool. And you will see this little hut over here that is the Wailulu Bar and Grill. If you were coming from Magic Kingdom or walking from Magic Kingdom, you just kind of walk right past the Grand Floridian and past the wedding pavilion, and you'll see the big tower. It does look like they have a breakfast here. It is from 7 to 11, and the bar is open from 11 to 11. All right, so to check in, you'll actually have to go into the tower itself. There's a giant door with the name of the bar and grill on it that you have to walk up to. You'll check in, you walk in, there are some fishes swimming amongst the ceiling. There's a lot of textures on the wall here. They also what looks to be stained glass on the wall too. I love the texture in this tower, and it makes it feel more dynamic when you're inside of it. Now let's break down this menu. All right, so for starters, we have the ahi tuna crisps. We have a sweet potato hummus, which I think Sam wanted to try. That's actually vegan, that's why it's got the leaf. They're known for the musubi. This is like a glazed spam with sushi rice. I'm not a big spam fan, so we won't be getting that. The grilled shishito peppers I heard are very good. We also have the sticky ribs, the crispy chicken wings, and the garlic shrimp. We're not getting these, but I'm wondering how similar they are to what they have at Ohana. Then for their mains, they're known for the short rib loco moco. So this is supposed to be a classic Polynesian dish that they have their own take on. It has shiitake mushroom, gravy, crispy rice. So you get 2 rice cakes, what I heard, in the fried egg. Then we have the poke bowl, which can be made vegan with tofu, the fish of the day, the Wayfinder burger, which is I think what Sam's going to get, the teriyaki chicken sliders, chow mein salad. This one can also be made vegan with tofu, and the marinated pork chop. For desserts, we have a chocolate cake, a Dole Whip sundae, that sounds good, and a creme brulee. And on the flip side, we got the drinks. We won't be drinking much, but I wanted you guys to be able to see what they have. Sam did get the zero proof pina colada. And this is, if you wanted to pause, you can kind of see everything they got here on the menu. So I just learned that these fish on the ceiling are actually made out of fishing nets. You can see the texture in there. Very cool. All right, so the appetizers are here, but we also at the same time got the zero proof pina colada. Now this is Liar's Cane non-alcoholic spirit, coconut cream, Dole pineapple juice, and lime. I wonder what this is going to be. Sam is going to try out this virgin pina colada.
It's tiny. It has a good flavor, but it's very watery. Like, I was thinking it was going to have a more thick consistency to it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like one of those frozen pina coladas.
I guess because it's not a frozen pina colada, that's why it's so liquidy. The flavor is good, though. There is like a ton of ice in here, though, and it's like a small glass. It tastes good, but it's like nothing. I don't think you need to run here for the virgin pina colada. I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah, and for something that's not alcoholic, this will knock you back $12.50.
Yeah, I think this was a bust.
I can't imagine spending $12.50 for something this small that doesn't have alcohol in it. But I don't drink much alcohol. So. I mean, it's not bad. I like the pineapple flavor. I like the coconut cream. But it's just so tiny. And it's actually got a non-alcoholic spirit in it. So I guess it's kind of got something special or resembling the flavor of alcohol in it. But it is what it is. I'm going to give it a 5. I don't think it's worth $12.50. That's just my opinion. All right, so Sam is going to start off with the grilled shishito peppers with eggplant tahini puree. This looks like a little spicy, Sam.
Well, usually shishito peppers are pretty mild. Every once in a while you can get a spicy one, but they're typically mild, so that's why I felt comfortable. I also love grilled vegetables. I love like when vegetables have a char to it. This is a lot of peppers. I'm gonna be eating a lot of peppers. That's so good. I love the texture of the pepper contrasting with like that creamy eggplant. And you get that char on the outside of the pepper. Not, again, it's fairly mild. There's like a little bit of heat. The eggplant is really good. It's super creamy. And it feels light. I don't feel like you're overdoing it. It doesn't feel greasy and heavy. I'm gonna give this an 8.
Wow, that's a pretty high number. All right, yeah, I like the grill marks on here. Let's get a little dip in this eggplant. Technically, I shouldn't eat spice, but I do like some spice sometimes. Even though the tahini is spicy, it cools it down a bit because it's a puree. Okay. And you're right, Sam, it's not too spicy. It just tasted like a pepper to me. I'm gonna agree with your 8. I feel like maybe these could be seasoned a little bit, but I do like that they're grilled.
I think they have a little natural kick to them, and I like the char. Mm-hmm. And I felt like the eggplant dip was seasoned enough. So I think it would overdo it if the pepper was also like overly seasoned.
Yeah, I agree. The dip makes it. They give you a lot of dip too. They give you a lot of peppers, good portion size. I'm gonna agree with the 8. All right, so this is the ahi tuna crisps. Sam is not a seafood eater, so this will be just my dish. They're marinated ahi tuna crispy fried wontons, avocado creme, sriracha aioli, and a soy glaze. Look at how many chips they give you right here, and each one looks like it has a little tuna right on it. So good amount of tuna, good amount of chips, definitely shareable. This does look like it's got a jalapeno pepper on it though, right, Sam?
Yes. The crisp though on those looks amazing.
Yeah. Those are like near perfection. They're so crispy. Just look at how crispy that is. It's got a piece of tuna on each one. The tuna itself melts in your mouth, which contrasts the crispy texture of the chip. The sriracha is just the right amount of spice to complement all the different textures and flavors that are going on here. This is really good. This is probably the best ahi tuna nachos I've had on Disney property. People have compared this to Geyser Point in its execution of its like cuisine, and I could see why. Although last visit we had to Geyser Point wasn't the best, and so far these appetizers are blowing me away. I'm gonna go 9 with the nachos. These are really good. And Sam, I know you're not a seafood fan, but maybe just take a little piece of tuna off and try it out because these things are really good. All right, so this is the sweet potato hummus that is crispy chickpeas, espelette pepper dust, breadfruit, tostones.
Yeah, so I've never had breadfruit personally, but I know it's very popular in the Polynesian. So we're gonna try these out. Also, I was really intrigued by sweet potato hummus.
I feel like it's gonna have a nice sweet flavor to it that's gonna complement the breadfruit well, but we will see. So this is a vegan dish.
That's really good. It's sweet, and then there's like a little bit of kick from that espelette pepper that's on there. Tostones have a nice crisp on the outside. They're starchy, but they also have like a little bit of sweetness to them, the chips. That's really good. And it's like another appetizer that doesn't feel heavy. I guess it's a pool bar, so you don't want to have like such greasy, heavy dishes. And I think that they executed that well. And I think I got some like crispy, dehydrated chickpeas on top.
I feel like the color on all of the different appetizers has been very vibrant too. They're presented very well, the dishes.
I'm gonna go another 8 for those.
Wow, so not one appetizer that we have had is ranked below an 8. That's saying something. So dinner has been served. I got the short rib loco moco. Sam, what's exactly in this?
Shiitake mushroom gravy, crispy rice cake, and fried egg, and short rib, obviously.
So you can see, like I said before, they have the 2 rice cakes right in there. We got a nice runny egg on top. Let's break that run. Look at that go. Juicy. We gotta get that on some of the rice cake. I think I might need to. Let's see how the short rib should just peel off. It peeled off pretty easily. Think about Disney short rib as I feel like sometimes they're an extremely hit or miss item. Because sometimes they can be dry, other times they can be perfect. Some of the best short rib I've had in Disney was at Jiko in Animal Kingdom Lodge, probably our number 2 favorite resort for food. All right, I think lost the rice. All right, I think I got a little bit of everything in this bite. Good full flavor of like fattiness in there, and it's juicy. Look right here, Sam. You can actually see I got a little mushroom right there, but you can see definitely lots of moisture in this. Got a little mushroom right there. A little hint of salt, not too much. This is good. It's not as good as the Jiko short rib, but not many things are. The Jiko short rib was just bursting with flavor. This is also bursting with flavor, and I love the rice. I kind of want to just try the rice by itself. It's very crispy on the outside.
Also, Jiko is like a signature dining restaurant. This is a pool bar and grill.
Still great. I'm gonna go 8. I think it's really good. Highly recommend getting it. Definitely tastes like what a signature dish should be. And like how Sam said, this is a pool bar dish. So I think it definitely hits the mark, and if not, exceeds it. All right, so Sam is gonna have her hand at the Loco Moco.
I feel like $33 was a fair price for this. It does look like they gave you a lot of short rib. What do you think about the price point?
Sometimes I feel like I need more egg.
But I feel like an egg is such a cheap thing to just throw on another.
It's not runny enough, I don't think. I mean, it's good. It's an 8 though. It's definitely good.
Yeah, it's not as. It looked like it hardened up already. Very soy sauce heavy.
That's what I said. I felt a little bit of saltiness on it.
Yeah, a lot of soy sauce. I like it though. I do think the short rib is tender. I like the texture from the shiitake mushroom, and then the crispy rice cake, the consistency of the egg, although the egg could be runnier. I think it's very well done, and I agree with your 8.
It's an 8 of a dish. All right, so this is actually Sam's dish. I'm gonna try it first. It's the Wayfinder burger. Sam, what's in this?
This is 2 pressed patties, American cheese, onion jam, volcano sauce. It's on a sweet bun, and I got it with a side of Hawaiian mac salad, but you can also get sweet potato fries.
This feels like a King's Hawaiian roll. It's like so soft. I'm sure there's like a light hint of sweetness in there. Look at the lava sauce right in the center. These are smash patties, so you can't pick how you want it cooked. fatal mistake letting me eat this first, Sam, because I'm gonna take another big bite out of this.
Fatal mistake if you don't leave me any. I'm just throwing that out there.
It's got this great hint of sweetness with that lava sauce.
No, I think the jam, the onion jam is probably the sweetness, and I feel like the volcano sauce is probably a little spicy, if I had to guess.
I meant to say spicy. The toppings add so much freshness and like the flavor, and then you have this good sweetness and great texture with this soft bun. Not my favorite burger in Disney. I really like the Kona Cafe burger because it's like a real burger, but this might be my favorite smash burger in Disney. That is good, and to think like you just walk in here, definitely recommend eating here over Magic Kingdom. We had some issues trying to eat at Magic Kingdom, not filming the other night, because there's just not that great things there. This stuff is good, definitely worth the monorail trip. Let me try, so you get the option of the macaroni salad or the fries. Sam opted for the macaroni salad. I think there are some carrots in here. Of course, good old Hellman's mayonnaise. Hellman knows what he's doing with his mayonnaise.
I feel like he said there was egg in there. I like could have, or I made it up.
I could see it. It tastes like there's a little potato in here too. It's almost like
I think it's sweet potato.
Oh, that's it. I like this a lot. I'm rating this on a smash burger level. I'm not the smash burger isn't my go-to burger style. I understand, like I like a fast food burger like that, but I like almost a classic gourmet burger with those thick, juicy patties. But this is one of the best smash burgers I've had, especially on Disney property, which makes it a 9 for me. It's really good. And let me get this in front of you, Sam, before I eat all of it. I'm excited for you to eat this.
Thank you. I like smash burgers, so I think I might like it more than you.
I like smash burgers. I just prefer like the gourmet thick pat.
Like you can't pick how you like it cooked, which I know some people don't like that. So if you want like a big, thick, juicy, medium rare burger, like that's never going to be this. So don't order this. Oh, I think the volcano.
That's what I said, the volcano sauce. But it's a light spice.
It's not too bad because I can't handle spice. It just has like this little kick. I love the sweet bun. The bun is really good. I like this a lot.
I think you got the better out of the two dishes, in my opinion. Combined with the sweet bun, like the texture.
But also the contrast of the sweet jam and then the spicy volcano sauce. There's just so much flavor. Even though it's not like a thick, juicy burger, the flavor from the jam and the sauce really brings it all together. And obviously the sweet, Hawaiian type bun. I think it's really well done. I agree with your 9. Let me try some of this.
You're not willing to go 10 with it, though.
I'm going 9. I'm sticking to the 9. This is good mac.
That's some bomb mac salad.
Yeah, there's carrots, eggs, and sweet potatoes in here. But the sweet potatoes they do add another like layer of texture in it, but they're not too hard. Like they're soft. This is good. I like that a lot. I'm sticking with 9. I think honestly we've enjoyed everything. The only bust really was that pina colada.
Yeah, everything's been great. All right, so dessert is here. We're going to start off with the Dole Whip sundae. This is a vegan option with hibiscus meringue, macerated pineapple, and berries.
It looks so pretty.
A little hidden Mickey right there at the top. Has that meringue around the center. It's basically just Dole Whip with some toppings, but who doesn't love a good Dole Whip? Dole Whip is the flavor of the Polynesian Village Resort.
The meringue just like disintegrates. So sour. The meringue. The meringue is so good. Of course, the Dole Whip tastes how pineapple Dole Whip always tastes. But the meringue gives it like this sour flavor. And just the texture of the meringue is so interesting. And we got some fresh fruit. This is really good. And again, another thing feels kind of light. Doesn't feel too heavy. I'm going to give this an 8. I like that.
I don't think any food options got below an 8. I'm not sure how many restaurants at Disney can actually say that.
The meringues.
I'm gonna eat this Mickey meringue at the top. Meringue is like the perfect thing I feel like to put on Dole Whip, as it complements the flavor of Dole Whip. Great Dole Whip texture. We got some berries in with this. Dole Whip is the flavor of Disney, complements this resort. By pure virtue of it being Dole Whip, it's gonna achieve a number higher than a 6. I'm gonna agree with your 8. I think it's very good. It's not changing the game. It's really just Dole Whip with meringue and berries, but done in a very creative way. Little Mickey meringue at the top. You got to give them credit for that. Good flavor, good texture, and refreshing, especially after a hefty meal. This is good. All right, dessert number 2 is the chocolate cake, salted caramel ganache, coffee infused chantilly cream. And that's the description. That's it. Looks like it also has bananas on here too, which is not in the description, but I ain't complaining.
Yeah, it looks like some caramelized bananas, coffee infused cream. I feel like they've been infusing coffee into things lately, right?
I think it's a smart move to infuse coffee.
Yeah. I think that this is going to be my jam. Like, I think, like dark chocolate, coffee, ganache.
I feel like this has got to be a winner.
Oh my God, yes. Wow. 9. The salted caramel is really good. It's very salty. Like, it has a strong salted flavor. The cake is rich and moist. The ganache is really good.
It's crazy how close so many of these dishes got to 10, but just didn't quite hit it.
This is so good. Yeah.
Well, why not 10?
I don't know. It's not sticky toffee pudding. Like, it's not 10. It's just not 10.
Understandable. So, like, if you come to Polynesian, you don't like have to like you should get this, but I wouldn't say this is the reason to come to the Polynesian.
Correct.
We filmed this after work, and just so you guys, I'm being completely transparent. I'm a little off. I'm very tired.
Exhausted, and it has been taking a while. Like, we had 50 minutes in between our appetizer and our entree. And did you just drop it?
I almost dropped a little niblet on my lap, but it hit the table, thankfully. So the bananas have like a little creme brulee top on them, like a sugary topping, and then you have the very light bitterness from the coffee flavor. And ganache just elevates any type of sweet that it's involved in. Like, ganache is gonna ganache. It's good. I'm a big fan of banana and chocolate, like chocolate dipped bananas, things like that. This is what this tastes like. It's like an elevated chocolate dipped banana. It's not too sweet too, because you have those bitter flavors offsetting it.
I feel like the salted caramel was like very salty. Like, I feel like I taste like a strong saltiness.
I just got that. Let me just try this without.
I love sweet and salty though, so I didn't mind. I will say though, I didn't think that the coffee infused chantilly cream was that. It's not a strong coffee flavor. It was good though.
I like it. I'm not as much of a coffee dessert person as you are. I am gonna go 8. I'm not quite at 9 with this, but I really do like it. I recommend getting it if it's on the menu. I like it more than the Dole Whip because it's just like Dole Whip's just Dole Whip. It's good. It's like kind of elevated Dole Whip, but this is different. It's good. I definitely recommend it, but I'm just not quite at 9 with this dish because it's not like a Valharona cake from California Grill or sticky toffee pudding level, like you said. It's just not quite there, but it's really, really good. I want to stress that it's good.
If you like caramel, I think you should definitely try this.
Or ganache, or bananas. It's all that in one. All right, on the way out, we actually learned a bit about the Wailulu Bar and Grill, as well as the interior of this new Polynesian Tower. In this kind of main lobby area, you'll see 4 poles. Each pole represents a different element. To the right as you walk in is the fire element. To the left is going to be the wind element. Back right is water, and back left is earth. As far as the restaurant goes, we learned that Wailulu actually, Y I think means water, and Lulu means calm. So it means calm water. You're dining beside the calm water or next to water. The kind of stained glass I showed you guys before, that's actually supposed to represent a navigation chart or a wayfinder that they used to use in the Polynesian. There's also a special attention to conservation, right, Sam?
Yeah, so all those hanging fishnet baskets?
Yes.
What they were? And they're not dyed or anything, so those were the colors of those nets. They recycled them into those beautiful, I don't even know what to call it. It's not a chandelier.
They also, one of them they actually named, or they named actually all of them. I think in the back they have one that's called Ray, which looks kind of like a stingray. And on the walls you can actually see live moss that's on the wall. So everything is has a nod to conservationism and an attention to detail. I love the texture of the interior of this tower, and I am willing to say that I really want to stay here. I might be wrong. It does, even though it does kind of contrast, I feel like, the spirit of the Polynesian village. It doesn't feel like it's inside of it or it's overtaking it. It feels somewhat separate. So I can accept it for what it is. I think it's done very well. Design-wise, it does feel quite modern, yet I think it does complement that Polynesian aesthetic that you can experience over at the Polynesian Village Resort, which is my favorite resort here at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, you were super skeptical. Every time we would be on the monorail and we would pass by it, it'd be like, what do you think of this tower? I think it contrasts everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, let it be built first before you start criticizing it.
Yeah, I'm going to say the texture, everything in there, it looks really well. They have moss kind of on the walls. There's actually another back wall over there that has a mosaic with, it looks like some Moana characters on there, but in that mosaic, they actually used shell pieces to carve into there. So again, a lot of natural details and aesthetics inside here. Beautiful views, some of the best views of Disney Magic Kingdom.
I would leave Magic Kingdom to eat here.
Yes, I agree with that. I want to say, does this change the hierarchy of Disney World dining to you, as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson would say?
Yes.
It does.
I think so.
I think it cements the Polynesians' place as, to me, the resort with the best food in Walt Disney World. In my opinion, I also think there's something to say about the Animal Kingdom Lodge. They have some of the best food. And Magic Kingdom has some of the worst food of any of the parks. So I think it's always good to have a good food option. It's just a quick monorail ride away. What was your favorite thing you ate, Sam?
I really did like that chocolate dessert that we finished with.
Yes.
And then, honestly, I enjoyed all of the appetizers, but the burger, I think, was the best for me. I stopped myself, so I saved half of it, and I'm like, I'm going to have this tomorrow. I'm going to be so happy when I remember that I have half of this great burger left.
Well, you can come and experience the bar and the restaurant in there. Like we said before, they're walk-up only, and you can't actually go to the upper areas of the tower. So the tower has these really kind of nice rooms where that look out onto Magic Kingdom you can watch fireworks views from. They're beautiful, like these big kind of boxes. But you can't go in them unless you have a key card to access the elevator, just so you guys know.
And there's no AP discount at this time.
Yes.
They said it could change, but as of now, there is not.
Yes, no annual pass holder discount. They have very nice hammocks sitting out here in front. It's relaxing. It's great. It does kind of epitomize what makes the Polynesian great. Always risky when you're adding something to an opening day resort that is beloved by many a Disney fan like us. But it looks like it was executed well. This is definitely the resort I want to try to stay at, or I stayed at the Polynesian, but the new area of Polynesian is first place I kind of want to stay at. So hopefully one day we could stay here, get to experience it for ourselves. And if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
To make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. To me, this area probably has the best views in all of Walt Disney World. If you're looking for Magic Kingdom views and park views, because you'll have, you can't really, the camera doesn't pick it up too well, but you have Cinderella Castle way back there in the back. It looks larger from what we can see it based off what the lens shows you guys. You also have some great views of the Grand Floridian. You can see the Contemporary.
See the ferry boats going by.
Yeah, all the Seven Seas Lagoon, the Polynesian Village Resort. So done very well. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen, you guessed it, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we do have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you just saw. Check out the join button below if you have any interest in a membership. But we also want to give a special thank you to you and every single one of you who like, comment, subscribe, engage with this video in any way. Helps push these videos out here, helps more people find them. We are privileged to be able to make them, privileged to be able to go to these parks regularly. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.